was hit by an airstrike at 2 a.m. local time. President Pezeshkian says Israel will regret the cowardly killing. Israel hasn't commented, but Haniya's death comes just hours after a top Hezbollah commander died in an airstrike in Lebanon.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. Trump ally Carrie Lake wins the Republican nomination for Senate in Arizona, beating Pinal County Sheriff Mark Lamb.
He ran a great campaign based on, we never hit below the belt, which is so rare in politics.
Congressman Ruben Gallego ran unopposed for the Democrats. Independent Senator Kyrsten Sinema is retiring from that seat. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Southern Heritage Bank has always...
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
News for Wednesday, July 31st on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. From the Chattanoogan, 2 individuals from Meigs County are facing serious charges following a 6-month investigation by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation's Human Trafficking Unit. Tristan Epperson, 25, and Clarissa McKinney, 33, were indicted by the Meigs County Grand Jury last week. Epperson faces charges including commercial sex trafficking of a minor and statutory rape, while McKinney is charged with similar offenses. Both have been arrested and booked into the Meigs County Jail, with Epperson's bond being set at $100,000. A new 50,000 square foot Food City store is set to open today on Georgetown Road. WCLE's Steve Hartline spoke with Stephen C. Smith, Food City President and Chief Executive Officer. Here is what he had to say about the new facility.
This is an unbelievable store as we look around. Tell me about it, Steve. What excites you about this facility?
Well, it's a vast improvement over the Fresh and Low that was out here. This store is about 3 times as large as that store. It's a little over 50,000 square feet. It's got a full sit-down cafe with our food service department, hand-rolled sushi, Starbucks that people just love. And so people can come here and gather in our food service department. We serve 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then you come over here to the produce department, and this is my favorite time of the year and fresh produce because you got all this homegrown stuff and it's locally grown right here in East Tennessee. And then you go back to our meat department. You got certified Angus beef, and we sell both choice and prime. Full service supermarket, great beer and wine department with a lot of variety and selection in that. And I think the people like the variety and selection in the whole store because we've got a lot of linear footage to be able to merchandise on.
From our news partners at Local 3, as we reported yesterday, the Department of Justice has accused Erlanger Health System of violating the Stark Law and submitting false claims to Medicare. The complaint alleges that Erlanger had improper financial relationships with physicians, resulting in inflated payments and illegal referrals for Medicare services. The hospital released a response yesterday saying, quote, Erlanger paid physicians based on amounts that outside experts advised was fair market value. Erlanger did not pay for referrals. A complete picture of the facts will demonstrate that the allegations lack merit and tell a very different story than what the government now claims. Erlanger will vigorously defend this lawsuit, end quote. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, officials from the Tennessee Department of Transportation provided updates to the Cleveland City Council regarding ongoing road projects at a recent meeting. The $54 million project to expand Highway 60 at Georgetown Road will expand Highway 60 to a 5-lane roadway with completion expected in August of 2025, though TDOT says efforts are underway to finish the project earlier. At exit 27 off of I-75, TDOT is adding turn lanes with completion anticipated by September 30th, pending final equipment installations. The project at at 25th Street and the Ocoee Street intersection is in the preliminary engineering phase. The project's goal is to reduce congestion with widening lanes and improved signals. The project is slated to begin in early 2027. From the Chattanooga Times Free Press, residents in East Tennessee, including Bradley County, will soon need to dial 10 digits for local calls as the region introduces the new 729 area code. Starting February 5th of 2025, all local calls will require the area code. Current 423 numbers will remain unchanged, and pricing for local calls will not increase due to the adjustments. The new 729 numbers are set to be issued starting in March of 2025. The 729 code will overlay the same 423 area and will become Tennessee's 8th area code. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and download our app that sends you instant notifications when news breaks. For Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
All right, good morning, everyone. And 7:07, and Bridget, we had what some would call a downburst last night. Severe weather in Cleveland.
Yeah, this is the time of year when we do get thunderstorms. They could be strong to severe for sure, and we got a lot of rain yesterday and wind.
Hey, Fruit Loops, I know we were getting a lot of reports about damage and downed trees, and there are some people this morning still without power. I'm not hearing him. Is your mic on? I don't have him. All right. So anyway, go ahead. You there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
There you go. Your mic's going in and out. We'll try that later. All right. At 7:08, but Bridget, we do have some trees down around the area. We have limbs down. People need to be careful as they drive. We'll do our first check of the streets.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway and anytime at donledford.com. THP is working an accident in the 3900 block of Truett Road this morning. Bradley County Dispatch tells us no injuries in that. Thankfully, that's going to be near Hunt Road, so be aware of that as you drive. And then, yes, as we have been mentioning, still some debris out there on the roadways from the storm yesterday, so be aware of that as you drive. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland, efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
And if you see anything that the other members of the public need to know about, if you see any trees down, debris, or anything like that, call or text us, and we'll pass that along. Call the volunteer Ritipest Mix line at 423-614-6499, or you can text that same number. You text, that's the Cleveland State text line at 709. Let's get our Hardee's Wake Up.
This summer at Hardee's, when the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Okay, pop quiz, hotshot. What's not royalty but comes in queen or king?
Dad, a mattress, duh.
Okay, you passed that one, but you better not fail the mermaid mattress back to school test.
I did study for this one. Right now, we're paying your sales tax and we'll deliver your mattress for free.
You always were a good student.
Thanks, Dad, that's sweet. How about this for extra credit for the college kids? We've got dorm mattress toppers for only $99.
Top of the class, but it's only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
For like a million years now.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
This month, it's all about you at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland with our You Pick event. Choose a brand new Nissan Sentra, Versa, or Kicks with no money down and just $275 a month. That's right, no money down and only $275 a month. At Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, it's all about what you want. Visit us today at cleveland-nissan.com. Come see us at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and drive home in your dream car.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Last night, Bridget, we are getting some communication from the audience.
Yeah, that's right. So reports of a tree down on Old Fort Road in Polk County. This is from Devin Fansler. He tells us that it is passable, but over half the road is blocked. And then this one just in from Paul Ezel. He says there's a pole down. I assume that's a power pole there on Victor Street behind Black Fox Elementary.
Yeah, I tell you, on our Facebook page last night, we had a number of pictures posted on our page, which is Mix 1041 WCLE on Facebook. And I tell you, well, here are some of them there. Hey, Fruit Loops, is your mic working yet? Still no dice. Well, we'll get that looked at, along with his head. But anyway, no. So if you're watching us right now on mixtv.tv, you're seeing some really dramatic pictures that our audience has been sending in since last night. Now, that is school board member Brittany Haynes. That's the sign at Centenary and Ocoee Street. The sign came down. But, I mean, look at this. Now, I know if you're listening on the radio, it doesn't make any sense to you, but it is, Bridget, it's unbelievable what happened last night.
Mm-hmm. And it was all over the place. It was pretty widespread.
Widespread power outages. For a time, Cleveland Utilities, their phone and internet went out. There was no way to contact them. It was about best I know, there were about 5,000 power outages at one point. But, yeah, really some amazing pictures coming in from our audience. You can go. We're rolling them now on mixtv.tv, but you can go back and look at those on our Facebook page.
Tennessee Valley weather.
It's Mix 1041, mixtv.tv, the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 7:15.
When Elmer and Joy Murray started making mattresses, the company was called Made by Murray or Murray Made. Thank you for continuing to support the same family-owned and locally made business, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies with a slight chance of thunderstorms, about a 30% chance, but those storms could be severe. We'll have a high of 91 and a low of 74 this evening with partly cloudy skies tonight. For tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 94 and a low of 74. And then on Friday, Friday, partly cloudy with afternoon showers or thunderstorms. Those storms may contain strong gusty winds with a high of 93. Your current Milligan Vein temperature is 68 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air weather radar this morning. So far, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Key Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
And a golden night for the United States gymnastics team last night. The women's gymnastics team won gold, and Simone Biles becomes the most awarded, medaled, 8 medals in her Olympic career in gymnastics history. Last night, the U.S. women, they win gold last night. We have more to come today and tonight in Paris. And Bridget, I have some horrible news for you. If you thought the storm was bad last night, guess what?
What?
I got a text about 30 minutes ago from Ryan Lovelace. He's actually coming in the studio.
Oh, that's even better.
As bad as he is on the phone, he will be in our studio with our Olympic report, brought to you by Toyota of Cleveland.
Mix 1041.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Hi, I'm teaming up with Food City to support Paralyzed Veterans of America. You can donate $1, $3, or $5 from July 3rd through the 30th at the checkout. Your contributions help our heroes live the lives they deserve and receive what they need most. Join the mission to help our veterans. Today, you can make a real difference.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a busy family? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped the Rogers family and how they do medicine.
Direct Primary Care Associates has been a great support to our family. It's taken the doctor's office experience from a nightmare to a dream. I'm able to come in with all 3 of my kids. I'm seen in a timely manner by really professional, wonderful people.
Yeah, Direct Primary Care has been great for us, whether it's a bump or a bruise or a gash on the arm, or whether it's a fever at night or a stomach ache. We're able to either text our doctors through the app and ask questions, or we're able to get an appointment relatively pretty quick and be able to be seen that same day or next day usually, and it's changed the way that we view medicine.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Topping our news this morning, the storm that came in last night has wreaked havoc all over our listening area this morning. We had power outages up to about over 5,000 people were without power last night at one point. Also, trees down, debris in a lot of locations. Bridget, why don't you give us the very latest on what we're getting from the audience?
Yeah, so there's a tree down on Old Fort Road in Polk County. It is passable there, they tell us, but over half the road is blocked. And then also a report of a pole down on Victor Street behind Black Fox Elementary.
You got any reports for us, things that the audience needs to know about? You can call the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line at 423-614-6499 or text that same number, the Cleveland State text line. So, yeah, I'd love to hear from you. We've got a bunch of pictures also on our Facebook page this morning. People sending those in. Mix 1041 WCLE on Facebook. 2 individuals from Meigs County facing serious charges following a 6-month investigation by the TBI Human Trafficking Unit. More on that at the top of the hour. Also in our news, officials from the State Department of Transportation provided an update to the Cleveland City Council regarding the ongoing road projects. Residents in East Tennessee, including Bradley County, will soon need to dial 10 digits for local calls as the region introduces a new area code, 729. It'll go alongside the existing 423. So much more on all of this. Plus, Bridget, you've got a very special broadcast later this morning. You will, or actually this afternoon at noon, at the all-new Food City on Georgetown Road.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be there with a live broadcast from noon to 2. They have some grand opening specials going on. And then we'll also be talking about all the great features there inside the all-new Food City, as you mentioned, on Georgetown Road, right next to Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary School.
We were there last night, and I interviewed CEO Steve Smith last evening. You know, he's he goes to all the openings of all of their stores, and it is truly an unbelievable store out there. Again, the Food City on Georgetown Road, and I as I was out there, you know, it's right. It's just past. Well, I guess if you're going that'd be eastbound, I guess, or that'd be westbound. So now we're going to stop and think about it. It's westbound. But anyway, as you're going that way, if you're going that way out of Cleveland, and Candies Creek Elementary is on your left. And then it's Food City, and then it's Hopewell. Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking, my goodness, the planning periods of these teachers will be spent at the Starbucks. It's a full-service Starbucks right inside that Food City. But, it's beautiful. It was a great night last night. Saw a lot of our friends from Food City in the community. And they had the ribbon cutting. And you're there when today?
Noon to 2 today, yes.
Noon until 2. Lots of promotions out there today.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are working an accident in the 3900 block of Truett Road. That's going to be near Hunt Road. No injuries in that. We'll keep you up to date. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Loans up to $20,000. Call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance. They're located at 950 25th Street in Cleveland, in front of Ace Hardware. 423-458-3000. 3007, online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Hi, this is Kevin Brooks, and I'm asking you to join me in re-electing our incumbent state representative, Kevin Raper.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Love supporting local? Then you'll love shopping with Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, your hometown dealer. We're happy to be part of this community and proud to serve you with the better way to buy and service. Plus, during the It's a Season sales event, you can drive a new Ram 1500 for 1.9% financing and we'll deliver yours to your door. Visit your hometown dealer today, Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, the better way to buy and service.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
Portion of Mixed Mornings is sponsored by All Safe Storage for over 35 years. All Safe Storage and owner Ed Brown has set the standard in storage and security. New customers get the first month absolutely free. You can call All Safe Storage at 479-6377 or go to allsafetn.com. Plus, they are your Penske truck rental headquarters. You get a free Penske rental for new customers at All Safe Storage. Also, it's again the phone number 479-6377 or allsafetn.com.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Go inside the.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Tonight. And then for tomorrow, partly cloudy, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 94 and a low of 74. And then on Friday, partly cloudy in the morning, scattered thunderstorms during the afternoon. Storms may contain strong gusty winds with a high of 94. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 68 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air weather radar, we do have a few showers popping up in the Athens area and Riceville area there in McMinn County, so be aware of that. Otherwise, things looking great.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. The sports report sponsored in part by the Town Squire. The Town Squires 47th anniversary include new arrivals from Peter Millar polos, quarter zips, and sports shirts, and UT Baseball National Championship polos and quarter zips. New volunteer traditions, t-shirts, polos, caps, and the Blue Tick collection, plus polo caps, socks, and t-shirts. Come in and celebrate the Town Squires 47th anniversary with great sales. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. Why? Why is this happening? Why are you here? Aren't you supposed to be in Paris? Hang on a second. I don't even. Go ahead.
Well, I just caught an early flight back because, I missed you guys at the station. And by you guys, I mean Bridget and Austin and Sheridan and Gideon and Ryan and Dwayne and, that's about it.
I didn't hear my name in there. By the way, Ryan Lovelace is here. So I think you've worn the same clothes since the opening ceremony. Is that right?
Yeah, I was trying not to, run up the price. I didn't want to take a carry-on, take a checked bag. So, I just threw one outfit on, deodorant in the backpack. I figured that's all I need.
Well, I don't know why you'd start now.
Well, I ran out halfway through. So.
Yeah, all right. All right, so Lovelace is here. Let's begin, though, Ryan. There we go. With the Olympic update here, and it's sponsored by Toyota of Cleveland. Could be a free Toyota at one point for you. Who knows?
Oh.
You never know. All right, so what's happening, buddy? I think I know where we're going first.
So you want to talk about yesterday? It's a little tough to talk about, but, Ryan Howard still making all of us proud. First Bradley County to ever compete in the Olympics. Is that correct?
That's
according
right,
to Joe Cannon. It was awesome to watch that yesterday. It was an interesting sport. It looked a little different than the 3v3 I play at wherever I play, but it was really interesting.
It was different, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. But they end up falling to Germany 17-13. And then moving on, Simone Biles. You ever heard of her? Well. Yeah. In the artistic gymnastics women's team finals, she picks up her 8th medal overall, making her the most decorated gymnast in U.S. history.
It was great. It was a great night. I mean, they were just unbelievable. Yeah. They're unbelievable.
Yesterday was probably the most entertaining day thus far.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Absolutely.
Men's soccer 3-0 win over Guinea. And then this was really entertaining. Rugby sevens on the women's side.
I saw that.
I'd never been a big rugby fan. They lose to New Zealand in the quarterfinals, move on to the bronze medal match. They face off against Australia, who was heavily favored. And if you didn't watch, to put it in American terms, it was like a 99-yard kick return to win the game with no time left to pick up the bronze medal.
Yeah, if you folks didn't see that, go back, Google it, look it up on YouTube, whatever. It is incredible. I mean, she just broke free, and like you said, like a 99-yard run back.
Yeah, I mean, just to walk it off, first medal in women's rugby U.S. history.
Really? I didn't know that.
So they pick up the
bronze on that?
Yep, they pick up the bronze. Then moving on, the swimming was incredible. In the 100-meter backstroke, we talked about it yesterday. I don't know how they even do that.
Yeah.
But Reagan Smith and Catherine Burkhoff, they go silver and bronze in the 100-meter backstroke. In the 800-meter freestyle, Bobby Fink picks up the silver, and he was a few meters behind second place with about 50 meters to go. He made up a lot of ground to close out for the silver.
Did you watch that? Did you see his sister was on camera? When he was swimming, and then them talking. She's down in Florida, and I thought at one point he was going to pull it out. Rowdy Gaines was just screaming, but I love Rowdy Gaines, by the way, but. I tell you, that's an amazing effort he gave to even get he got the silver?
He got the silver.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he was, in a fight for bronze with about 50 meters to go, which is the last length of the pool. And then, about halfway through, I thought he was going to catch the Irish guy for first. But
that 800 meters is so long that they were doing commercials, they were doing documentaries. That's a long. You talk about endurance. That's insane, man.
Yeah.
It's like us listening to you. It's about the same thing.
Yeah, it just never ends.
Ends.
You want to change the channel. You want to come back for the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyways, more in swimming. 4x2 100-meter freestyle relay on the men's side. We pick up the silver. In 3x3 basketball on the men's side. Just a struggle on the men's side as well. We lose to Serbia 22-14. But we pick up 6 medals yesterday. It moves us to 26 overall. That's the most, counting all medals. Only 4 gold medals, though. That has us in 6th, I believe. But a lot of chances today. Something that's already been done today. They ended up doing the triathlon in the river.
Yeah, I saw that.
So pray for those athletes and probably quarantine them in the Olympic Village, or we're going to have a new strand of COVID come out of Paris.
The Seine River.
Yeah. The Sin 24 is what they'll call the disease. Somebody give me a trademark on that right now.
Well, I think you know a lawyer, so yeah, it's fine.
Anyways, a lot of volleyball today. Beach volleyball, women's doubles at 9 a.m., women's team preliminaries at 11 a.m., artistic gymnastics, the men's all-around final is at 11:30. It was a little bit of an upset that we picked up a men's gymnastics team medal earlier, so we're going for another one today at 11:30. Water polo, 12:30. Women's soccer at 1 p.m., some swimming finals. We got the 200-meter butterfly and the 100-meter freestyle. That's at 2:30 and 2:37. Men's basketball, they're playing at 3 o'clock against South Sudan.
Remember that? Yeah.
Barely beat South Sudan.
They barely beat them in that exhibition, yeah.
And then 2 big ones, the 1,500-meter freestyle finals at 3:13. That's Katie Ledecky. She won her prelim by 17 seconds yesterday. So, and then...
Is she the greatest ever? I mean, you know... I would think so.
On the women's side,
women's
for sure,
side, yeah, absolutely.
For sure. But she's looking like a shoe-in for the gold medal.
Did you see Michael Phelps and Snoop Dogg?
No, I didn't see
They're in
that.
did you see that, Bridget?
Yeah, I did.
They're in a little pool, you know? I love Snoop. I've always loved Snoop, but, you know.
I don't know. I don't even know how Snoop Dogg's career has landed him at the 2024 Paris Olympics, but he's there and he's having a good time.
You compare that to 20 years ago, things have really changed for Snoop.
Oh, yeah. And then rounding out, Ryan Howard and the women's 3x3 basketball team, they're back in action today at 3:30.
You know if they're going to be on, by any chance?
I would just watch it all on Peacock. I know Peacock has everything. I'm not sure the TV channel.
I've got Peacock. I don't know how to turn it on. So.
And then to wrap up my report and finally shut up.
Been like this 800 meters, but go ahead.
Yeah, we're maybe going a mile right now. 4:30, the men's 200-meter breaststroke final, and then 4:39, the men's 100-meter freestyle, and then at 4:35, the men's 3x3 basketball against Poland. And
yeah, it's I tell you, it's been a fun Olympic Games. By the way, it's the most watched in 12 years overall. I read another report this morning. They're shattering records. With the viewership, Peacock a big part of that, but of course the majority on NBC television. So, yeah, looking forward to it. It's been fun, it really has. I don't mean your reports, I'm talking about the Olympics.
No, of course not. The Olympics have been a blast. I mean, I feel like I'm just casting a bad tone on it by trying to give a report on it every day.
I agree with that.
You know, so.
Yeah. But you are going to make it to Paris for the games today, is that right?
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, you'll get there. Why don't you swim? Try to swim the Atlantic. I mean, you know.
I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I could probably make it about 10 feet out, and then
okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, it's about right.
And then you probably won't have a report tomorrow.
Okay, thanks. Braves. Well, we'll find somebody else. I mean, Braves beat the Brewers 5-1 last night. They'll play today at 2:10. That will be on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
How he's gonna go? Look at Mix TV.
Hey, Fruit Loops, is your mic working? Tell everybody
I really hope my mic's working.
There it is. Tell everybody what you've done here.
This is Ryan's transportation today to the Olympics.
You're listening on the radio. You're showing a blimp.
And that's how it's going to go. I mean, that's how it went yesterday. We're hoping he does a little bit better today.
Yeah.
It can float on the ocean.
Yeah. Of course, we're making fun of a blimp crashing, ladies and gentlemen. Fruit Loops, that's his sense of humor, so it's very, very funny. Braves and Brewers today, 2:10, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Anything else you want to add here before you go?
I mean, at this rate, the Braves are never losing again. Undefeated after the trade deadline.
Jorge Soler back, huh? Soler back.
Yeah, I think their flight got delayed yesterday, so they should be back with the team today.
Really?
Yeah.
Got delayed?
Yeah, it got delayed. Go figure.
Oh man! And then we got what's the other guy? Luke Jackson.
Luke Jackson, you were throwing some shade at him yesterday.
Absolutely horrific.
Oh man!
I mean, how many games we need to blow? That's why we got him on.
Well,
we have a quota of blown saves.
Do you believe in second chances?
Nope, I do not. So get out.
Yeah.
All right, it's over. Bye.
At Wholesale Supply, we're more than just a plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. We're your
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Dad, no matter how hard you try, that's not going to fit.
I got a great deal on this, and it was like 90% off.
Yeah, but a deal isn't a deal if it doesn't fit.
Great point. Kind of like a mattress. If it isn't the right fit, then it doesn't matter how cheap it is.
So how do people know what the right fit is?
That's a good question, but we've got a solution. It's called Mermaid Fit, and it only takes a few minutes to match you to the best bed for you.
Go to mermaidfit.com to find your perfect fit today. Dad.
This month, it's all about you at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland with our You Pick event. Choose a brand new Nissan Sentra, Versa, or Kicks with no money down and just $275 a month. That's right, no money down and only $275 a month. At Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, it's all about what you want. Visit us today at cleveland-nissan.com. Come see us at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and drive home in your dream car.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT hand-breaded chicken sandwich.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
"20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists."
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, "Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza." And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
In the Tennessee Valley this morning, meteorologist Clay Smith is standing by with what we should expect the rest of the day. Clay, I think you're saying the bulk of it's gone, goodbye, gone, but still, there's a mess.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of limbs. Even heading in today, you could still see a lot of those smaller limbs on the roadway, so just be careful out there. And here's a look at East Ridge yesterday as the storms rolled through. Look at those trees swaying. We had a gust upwards of 50 to 60 miles per hour in the East Ridge communities. The Chattanooga Airport reported a gust of 62 miles per hour as these storms move through. So a lot of damage yesterday, especially with trees and power lines. This was sent in by Erica Bradshaw once again in East Ridge. So fortunately, the storms are pretty much over for now. We could have some more strong storms later on, but we do have a little bit of rain still hanging out across North Georgia. This is moving to the south and kind of fading away, but in and around Calhoun, Dalton, Lafayette, down into Chattooga County, there could be some wet roadways. So just be mindful of that as you are heading out. And look at all these storm reports from yesterday. We had wind damage from Ray and Meigs County south into North Georgia. Pretty much the entire area, almost every county had at least one report of wind damage. So a lot of trees and power line issues, and we still have thousands without power. In fact, nearly 5,000 without power in Hamilton County, almost 10,000 in Gilmer County. So we're still dealing with these power outages, but fortunately things are calm this morning, so those power crews will be able to get out there and hopefully restore some more of this power as we go throughout the rest of your Wednesday. But we could have a few strong to severe storms once again. The highest potential going to be to our north and east across Knoxville, but we still have this marginal risk, a level 1 out of 5 for McMinnville south into North Georgia. I don't think it's going to be like what we had yesterday, but any storm that develops could once again have damaging winds. We're not looking at a tornado threat today, but there will be the potential for 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts, which could lead to more trees down across portions of the Tennessee Valley. So we'll keep you updated on that throughout the day. As for your temperatures, 72 here in Chattanooga, 69 in Dayton, and we're going to be back in the mid 90s today. It is going to be a hot and humid day before some of those scattered storms pop up later this afternoon. 91 in Athens, 94 in Lafayette. And then let's take a look at your futurecast. And yesterday the futurecast was just not that great, so we could almost throw this out because these storms are very tricky with the pattern that's set up. We have high pressure building in across Texas, and the storms are kind of rotating around that. So it depends on where they develop later today, but I think there's a pretty good shot as we go through the mid-morning. We could have a shower or two redeveloping, and then throughout your afternoon, everything once again going to come from the northwest. And notice not a whole lot showing up on our futurecast. However, I think we're going to have a little more rain coverage as we get into your afternoon and evening. Sometimes the short-term models have a little bit of a problem with these kinds of setups. So we'll keep you updated throughout the day. Going to be a low-end threat for some flash flooding once again north of Blue Ridge into Murphy, Athens, Cleveland, and Dayton. So again, could be another busy day as we get into your afternoon. Also, let's switch gears a little bit. We haven't talked about the tropics lately, but we do have a little bit of trouble brewing out there along the East Coast. About a 60% chance of some development as we go into the weekend for Miami up into the Carolina coastline. So if you have plans to head to Charleston, Miami.
Gail Sears today. Also, Pastor Brian Shaw.
Related to the Sears dynasty?
Yes, so this is Tucker's wife.
Oh, Tucker's wife. Good.
Yes.
She married. She chose to be in the family.
That's right.
And he's got her head checked, doesn't she? Good Lord.
Oh.
How'd she choose to be in that family?
Oh, great family to be part of.
Kelly Collins over at First Horizon Bank, she told me yesterday she loves, let's see, what'd she say? She loves Gary and James, but she said that back when Gary was preaching, she used to get good naps on Sunday, about 11 o'clock.
No.
Morning, Kelly.
Pastor Brian Shaw, music pastor at Mount Olive, celebrating today. Melissa Woody over at the Chamber is celebrating her birthday today, and her sister actually just texted us, Donna Simpson.
Hey, Donna, I beat you to it. Yeah. And Melissa Woody is celebrating. They sent me a picture that Bush Beans is back as the presenting sponsor of the Cowpea Festival, which, by the way, 12 years, grows every year. They do a wonderful job.
Awesome. Richard Jackson celebrating his birthday today.
Where's Richard? Also, I hear Richard's splitting time between two jobs. They're trying to get rid of him at Bradley County Schools, and rightfully so.
Jimmy Herman Collins
Reggie Tucker said.
is 23 today. Just graduated from UT, is now working in Oregon. That is from Mom, Dad, and Caitlin Jewell.
He's in Oregon?
In Oregon, yes.
My goodness. Mm-hmm. John and Karen.
That's right.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Karen, what part of Oregon's he in?
I don't
Okay, fine.
My friend Chris Ware celebrating his birthday today. And then Ryan Lowe is 34 today. That is from his mom. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Ken Do 423-381-3427.
Coming up in just a moment, Cleveland High School boys head basketball coach Reggie Tucker. But first of all, Bobby Ludwig's your Edward Jones financial advisor. Good morning, Robert.
Steve, good morning. You scared me. I was just getting ready to text Bridget. I'm on hold. Please remind him. So I thought you were going to go and do an interview, but hey, good job.
You have been well. If I wanted a good interview, I'd be talking to Reggie, not you. But if you've been underestimating me for about 18 years, and I'm tired of it.
Well, okay, all right. Well, it's proof's in the pudding, Steve. It's not about the words; it's about the action.
All right, Bobby, what's up this morning?
Hey, markets were mixed yesterday. The Dow up 203 to close at 40,743. The S&P down 27 to close at 5,436. And the NASDAQ down 222 points to close at 17,147. Back to you guys in the studio. Sounds like a busy morning.
Yeah, it's always busy.
On this hump day.
There we go. Hey, Bobby, how do people get a hold of you, man?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
All right, Bobby, we will talk with you tomorrow. Well, I got a funny story for you. So my friend Reggie Tucker and I were trying to plan his appearance here, and we were texting back and forth. And I mean at the same second. Reggie and I text Wednesday. And I said I knew we were brothers. I've known all these years.
Yeah, I had to text my mom right after that. So, you sure he's not my brother?
I would be honored to have your mother. Reggie Tucker, my longtime friend. We went to Cleveland High together. How are you, buddy?
I'm great, man. Good morning.
How's everything going? And we'll talk about your big event in a second. But how's everything getting started?
I mean, everything's going great. We had a great summer. Our team, man, we traveled all over Tennessee, man, and competed this summer at team camps. Had a great summer. I'm excited about our team upcoming season.
Yep.
Family's great.
Yep.
Little man, he'll be one. One next month. Time flew by fast. He's doing great. Besides, breaking his collarbone. He broke his collarbone like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh man.
And he's just so active, man. He was in the high chair. We were feeding him that morning, and he decided to, jump out the high chair. He wanted to be Spider-Man. And
dear.
It didn't turn out right.
Oh, dear.
But he's doing great, though. Now, family's good, man. Everybody's healthy, and just enjoying life, man.
You have got this event that you're going to do Friday has just turned into a great tradition for you in this community. Tell us what's happening.
Man, it really has. I remember me and my mom, we first started, man, we was just going door to door. Door to door in the community, and in the neighborhood I was raised in, just going door to door, giving out backpacks and school supplies to whomever, every kid in that neighborhood, just door to door, and it just started to grow. Last year we gave over 300 plus backpacks away. Last year, this year, man, we probably gonna give away about 400, 500 this year. So, man, my family and friends all over the country has called and donated. Alan Sitzler, one of my best friends, UT, LSU basketball, man. They sent, a massive supplies of school supplies. Kelly Bender. I can go on and on.
Sure.
I mean, across the community.
Sure.
Everybody wants to be involved.
Yes, they do.
And I love it. I love it, man. They want to help kids, and that's what it's all about. And that's why I love what I do. Not too many people get to, wake up every morning and get to walk into a building where they get the opportunity to make an impact on our youth. And I'm blessed to do that. And I love my community. I love where I'm from. I'm not from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm from Cleveland, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? So anytime I travel, like, oh man, I've been to Cleveland once. I'm like, you been to Cleveland, Tennessee? Oh no, Cleveland, Ohio. No, I'm from Cleveland, Tennessee.
The real Cleveland.
The real Cleveland. So yeah, man, I love where I'm from. I'm always trying to represent where I'm from. And this right here means a lot to me and my family, especially my mom, my grandmother, Grace Tucker, and my Aunt Jessie. They were community leaders. I watched them do this for years, and with no pats on the back. whatsoever. You know, so and that's why we really started doing it, because we wanted to represent my grandmother and my aunt and the things they represent and what they did for our community.
Reggie Tucker, Cleveland High School Hall of Famer, and he is the boys basketball coach, of course, at Cleveland High School. Hey, so give us some information. If I know you do a big public event this Friday.
Yeah, it's this Friday at Mosby Park, on the corner of Mosby Park, 4 to 7. Mm-hmm. Each kid needs to be present, and if not, we work around that as well. The best thing is my brother and Coach Condo going to be on the grill.
Wow!
So,
there we go.
You don't want to miss that.
He's pretty good. I've had some of his stuff.
So both those guys going to be on the grill, man. We're going to have food, music, just have a great time. Get these kids, back to school, man. Get it started on the right track, man, and hopefully, they have each kid have a great school year. It's right around the corner. It's here.
It's here, buddy. It's here. Reggie Tucker, and Reggie, thank you for what you're doing. Mosby Park Friday from 4 to 7.
Yes, sir.
It's a huge event, and it really grows every year, doesn't it?
It has. It really has. And you guys have helped, man. You guys come out. Mix 104 comes out, man, and they do a phenomenal job as well. They'll be interviewing kids and parents, and a lot of my former players are in town. They've been in the gym with me this past week, so they'll be present. Jacoby Wood will be here, Kendrick Thompson, Jason Brooks, Judah Salt. A lot of those guys will be here. Grant's trying to come down. He's trying to make it down as well. Him and his family is always there. The Hurst family. So it's a great event, man.
If you keep Matt Hurst out of it, you'll probably be more successful. Actually, no.
That's my guy. I know. Yes, sir. So Reggie, we're excited. Thanks for having us.
Well, and thank you for continuing the wonderful tradition your mother and your grandmother and your aunt all started all those years ago. And you know what? You said they didn't get pats on the back. But let me tell you something. The Lord sees that, and in heaven, they will someday get that ultimate pat on the back.
They're definitely getting it now.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
And I still think about. I was talking to somebody not long ago about your Hall of Fame speech when you won the Cleveland High School Hall of Fame, and my goodness, it was just so inspiring and just tremendous. How you talked about where you came from and how you came up, and now look at what's happened. It's tremendous.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's a wonderful story. Reggie Tucker, my friend for a long time, and again, just repeat the details, Reggie, one more time.
Yeah, this Friday, corner of Mosby Park, 4 to 7. Hey, everyone come out, bring your kid. If you don't have kids, bring them with you. Hey, bring your neighbor's kids, bring your cousin kids, bring whoever, man. Just come on out and
don't challenge Bridget. She'll have the whole neighborhood out there.
Bring them, Bridget. Bring them on. Bring them on. We got plenty of backpacks and school supplies for everyone. If we don't, we'll make sure you get it before school starts.
That's wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Reggie, thank you, buddy.
Thank you, man.
We'll see you soon.
Good morning. Take care.
God bless you. My friend Reggie Tucker, Cleveland High School, of course, LSU. Good to see you, buddy. God bless you. And my brother. As we said, we were texting a couple of days ago, and we both said Wednesday. One of those things where you text somebody, and it happens at the exact same time. Now, Bridget, that happens with you and Lucifer quite a bit. So, I mean,
well, I told Reggie he does not want to be on the same wavelength as you. That is not a good place to be.
That's actually happened to you and me before. So, anyway, I tell you what, Bridget, let's talk about, Reggie was just given that wonderful thing about they're doing at Mosby Park on Friday from 4 to 7. But we're doing something with our buddy George Gray. And by the way, if I'm starting a team, or if I'm doing any kind of exploit at all, and I've got a choice between Reggie and George,
I know what you're going to say.
Reggie
all day.
Every single time. No, I love George Gray. George Gray, Allstate Insurance. Bridget, let's talk about this Mix 1041 Teacher Give Bag.
Yeah, so we are getting teachers ready to head back to school in a big way. We're giving away some huge prizes coming up on Friday. So you can nominate your favorite teacher. Let us know the teacher's name and where they teach. And then you yourself will be entered to win 6 tickets to Six Flags. And then here are the teacher prizes that we are giving away on Friday. The grand prize is a $250 Visa gift card from George Gray Allstate Insurance. We also have 4 tickets to see the Chattanooga Lookouts, a $100 Visa gift card from the Cleveland Bradley County Teachers Federal Credit Union, a $25 gift card from Taziki's, a candy gift basket from Mars Wrigley, a $100 gift card to Bond Life Coffee, an Amazon gift card, and TWU swag from Tennessee Wesleyan.
That's Blake McCaslin at about a $4 Amazon left. So he's thank you, Blake, for contributing that. We appreciate it.
And then a gift card from Witt's Frozen Custard as well. So you can nominate your
Bob
favorite
Bevan
teacher.
will give you a sample. That's a sample size. Actually, that's what he called me, a sample size. Yeah. Hey, Tony Simmons, if I run into you again in public, why don't you try being nice to me one time? I got roasted in a parking lot yesterday of a grocery store.
Good.
Oh, my Lord. You people, I tell you, I don't know what to say about you.
Oh, you deserve it.
Hey, I could be considered a teacher.
No.
I'm dropping the knowledge every morning.
How? No.
So, hey, somebody nominate me for Teacher of the Year, whatever this is. I just want the Mars Wrigley candy gift basket. Hey, to my friends over there, we need to work something out.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, how do they do it?
Call or text to 614-6499. That's 423-614-6499. Call or text.
All right. Do that right here. All right, we're back in I'll tell you, we're back right now. Let's do traffic right here.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. Earlier this morning, we had a report of an accident in the 3900 block of Truett Road. No injuries. That's going to be near Hunt Road. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
Hi, this is Dr. John. And this is Dr. Wright. We are the pediatric dentists behind Wright Pediatric Dentistry.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Love supporting local? Then you'll love shopping with Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, your hometown dealer. We're happy to be part of this community and proud to serve you with a better way to buy and service. Plus, during the It's a Season sales event, you can drive a new Ram 1500 for 1.9% financing, and we'll deliver yours to your door. Visit your hometown dealer today. Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Cleveland, the better way to buy and service.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Okay, pop quiz, hotshot. What's not royalty but comes in queen or king?
Dad, a mattress, duh.
Okay, you passed that one, but you better not fail the Mermaid Mattress Back to School test.
I did study for this one. Right now, we're paying your sales tax and we'll deliver your mattress for free.
You always were a good student.
Thanks, Dad. That's sweet. How about this for extra credit for the college kids? We've got dorm mattress toppers for only $99.
Top of the class, but it's only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
For like a million years now. Hi,
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
It's a locally owned Mermaid mattress.
All right, for today, partly cloudy skies early in the day and then a 40% chance of scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. Potential for severe thunderstorms today, a high of 91 and a low of 73 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 94 and a low of 73. And then on Friday, partly cloudy early in the day, scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon. Some of those storms may contain strong gusty winds and a high of 93. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 69 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air weather radar this morning. Still a few spotty showers in the Athens area, but otherwise things looking great. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Iran's supreme leader vows revenge against Israel for the assassination of the political leader of Hamas in Iran, the second assassination of an Israeli enemy in 12 hours, using a drone and a missile.
The two targeted killings took place in Tehran and Beirut. First, Hezbollah's top military commander, Fouad Shukar, who Israel blamed for that rocket strike in the Golan Heights that killed 12 children. The leader of Hamas, Ismail Haniyeh, was killed just after the inauguration of Iran's new president.
Fox's Lucas Tomlinson. Vice President Kamala Harris plans to campaign in 7 cities next week with whoever she's chosen as running mate, telling a crowd in Atlanta.
As president, I will bring back the border security bill that Donald Trump killed, and I will sign it into law and show Donald Trump what real leadership looks like.
America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. 1041. Good morning. We're on Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, LoganThompsonLaw.com. And don't forget, Election Day tomorrow in Tennessee. Our polls open in Bradley County at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll be open from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. Tomorrow night at the 17 Bradley County precincts. We'll be on the air tomorrow night at 7 o'clock on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. Also, you can stream on your phones, your mobile devices, the free Mix 1041 app. That's a free download at mymix1041.com. Thanks to CHI Memorial. But our election night coverage tomorrow night. Let's get in the news here. And 2 individuals from Meigs County facing serious charges following a 6-month investigation by the TBI's Human Trafficking Unit. Tristan Epperson, 25, Clarissa McKinney, 33, indicted by a Meigs County grand jury last week. Epperson faces charges including commercial sex trafficking of a minor and statutory rape, while McKinney charged with similar offenses, both arrested, booked into the McMinn County Jail. Epperson's bond set at $100,000. We had, as you know, quite a storm last evening, which left over 5,000 people without power. It left Cleveland utilities without phone and internet service, and it knocked trees down all over the place. It caused a lot of debris and that sort of thing knocked a bunch of traffic lights out around Cleveland and Bradley County. We asked our audience to send pictures in. You can go to our Facebook page, Mix 1041 WCLE on Facebook, and look at some of those, but widespread damage around the area. And there we go. If you're watching us now on mixtv.tv, you're seeing pictures sent in by our audience, and I'm telling you, you start looking at these, and at number one, the damage was quite heavy. Number two, it was all over this community. There's a fence that was taken down around a pool. There's a shed taken down by trees. Power poles knocked down by trees. Crews, Cleveland Utility crews worked through the night, also Volunteer Energy Cooperative, and it was quite a storm, a downburst. Last evening, there's a tree that hit a house, hit a roof there. So lots of damage out there. Hey, if you see anything that you think the audience needs to know about this morning, you'd like to let everybody know about it, warn them, call or text in to us. You can call us, Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text that same number on the Cleveland State text line. We've received several this morning. The new 50,000 square foot Food City store will open today officially on Georgetown Road. State-of-the-art amenities. That includes their in-store bakery, deli, hot food bar, full-service meat and seafood departments. Plus, they have that full-service Starbucks and a whole lot more. Bridget, you're going to be there later today. Is that right?
That's right. I'll be there with a live broadcast from noon to 2 today. They're going to have some grand opening specials. We'll be talking about all the great features there inside the store. Excited to be there for the grand opening celebration, the all-new Food City, Georgetown Road.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be absolutely tremendous, and what they've done out there is truly amazing. I was privileged to talk to Steve Smith. Steve Smith is the president and CEO of Food City. He goes to all the store openings, no matter where they are, and he joined us last evening, and Austin will sync this up in 3, 2, 1.
This is an unbelievable store as we look around. Tell me about it, Steve. What excites you about this facility?
Well, it's a vast improvement over the Fresh and Low that was out here. This store is about 3 times as large as that store. It's a little over 50,000 square feet. It's got a full sit-down cafe with our food service department, hand-rolled sushi, Starbucks that people just love. And so people can come here and gather in our food service department. We serve 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then you come over here to the produce department, and this is my favorite time of the year and fresh produce, because you got all this homegrown stuff, and it's locally grown right here in East Tennessee. And then you go back to our meat department. You got certified Angus beef, and we sell both choice and prime. Full service supermarket, great beer and wine department with a lot of variety and selection in that. And I think the people like the variety and selection in the whole store, because we've got a lot of linear footage to be able to merchandise on.
That's Steve Smith, president and CEO of Food City, a family-owned business to the core, and they are very proud of that store. And then later this year, they'll open another one. They'll be ready to open the other one at Ocoee. They're in Polk County, so near the Bradley County line. So it's going to be great. So you're there when?
Noon to 2 today.
Kim Gunter just texted me, wanted to know so she wouldn't be there. She could avoid you.
No.
Because you know there's a TVFCU in there. So all my friends from TVFCU last night, hey, Kim, where were you? Oh, that's right. Dr. Paul Kahn has a restraining order against you. That's right. Dr. Kahn prayed last night at the ribbon cutting, but I had to cut out of there. I couldn't stay that late. It's 6 o'clock.
You don't like prayer.
I love Food City, but I mean, who does a ribbon cutting at 6 o'clock? I mean, come on.
You need to be prayed over.
Excuse me?
You need to be prayed over.
Probably a good point. All right. Well, I need to be baptized where you were in the Seine River, and that's not in Paris. All right. Speaking of sin,
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Key Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Things are still looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow when out of school. Register now at the Cleveland Family YMCA or online at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. Do you need toilet paper? Sun Paper in Cleveland has a great selection. They also have paper towels, disposable plates, cups, napkins, any sort of...
This month, it's all about you at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland with our You Pick event. Choose a brand new Nissan Sentra, Versa, or Kicks with no money down and just $275 a month. That's right, no money down and only $275 a month. At Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, it's all about what you want. Visit us today at cleveland-nissan.com. Come see us at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and drive home in your dream car.
Your time matters. And at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shawn as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses on one thing. Hire a team of experienced attorneys ready to handle your case wherever it may lead. Call Logan Thompson, one of the area's most respected law firms. From personal injury to criminal and family law, from contract disputes to disability, the team at Logan Thompson will work together to ensure you are well represented and well compensated. Logan Thompson, we fight to win.
High of 91 and a low of 73 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy skies. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 94 and a low of 73. And then on Friday, partly cloudy early in the day. Scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon. Storms may contain strong gusty winds and a high of 93. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 69 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air weather radar this morning, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Storms in the Tennessee Valley this morning. Meteorologist Clay Smith is standing by with what we should expect the rest of the day. Clay, I think you're saying the bulk of it's gone, goodbye, gone, but still, there's a mess.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of limbs. Even heading in today, you could still see a lot of those smaller limbs on the roadway. So just be careful out there. And here's a look at East Ridge yesterday as the storms rolled through. Look at those trees swaying. We had a gust upwards of 50 to 60 miles per hour in the East Ridge communities. The Chattanooga Airport reported a gust of 62 miles per hour as these storms move through. So a lot of damage yesterday, especially with trees and power lines. This was sent in by Erica Bradshaw once again in East Ridge. So fortunately, the storms are pretty much over for now. We could have some more strong storms later on, but we do have a little bit of rain still hanging out across North Georgia. This is moving to the south and kind of fading away, but in and around Calhoun, Dalton, Lafayette, down into Chattooga County, there could be some wet roadways. So just be mindful of that as you are heading out. And look at all these storm reports from yesterday. We had wind damage from Ray and Meigs County south into North Georgia. Pretty much the entire area, almost every county had at least one report of wind damage. So a lot of trees and power line issues. And we still have thousands without power. In fact, nearly 5,000 without power in Hamilton County, almost 10,000 in Gilmer County. So we're still dealing with these power outages, but fortunately things are calm this morning, so those power crews will be able to get out there and hopefully restore some more of this power as we go throughout the rest of your Wednesday. But we could have a few strong to severe storms once again. The highest potential going to be to our north and east across Knoxville, but we still have this marginal risk, a level 1 out of 5 for McMinnville south into North Georgia. I don't think it's going to be like what we had yesterday, but any storm that develops could once again have damaging winds. We're not looking at a tornado threat today, but there will be the potential for 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts, which could lead to more trees down across portions of the Tennessee Valley. So we'll keep you updated on that throughout the day. As for your temperatures, 72 here in Chattanooga, 69 in Dayton, and we're going to be back in the mid 90s today. It is going to be a hot and humid day before some of those scattered storms pop up later this afternoon. 91 in Athens, 94 in Lafayette. And then let's take a look at your futurecast. And yesterday the futurecast was just not that great. So we could almost throw this out because these storms are very tricky with the pattern that's set up. We have high pressure building in across Texas, and the storms are kind of rotating around that. So it depends on where they develop later today. But I think there's a pretty good shot as we go through the mid-morning. We could have a shower or two redeveloping. And then throughout your afternoon, everything once again going to come from the northwest. And notice not a whole lot showing up on our futurecast. However, I think we're going to have a little more rain coverage as we get into your afternoon and evening. Sometimes the short-term models have a little bit of a problem with these kinds of setups. So we'll keep you updated throughout the day. Going to be
on mixtv.tv. Good morning to all of you out there. And don't forget, I'll tell you what, let's do a news update right here. Then I'll tell you what not to forget in about 10 seconds.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, tomorrow is Election Day in the state of Tennessee. It is a local general and a state and federal primary. And as always, we'll have coverage here on Mix 1041 Radio. Will also be on mixtv.tv, presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. The polls will open in Bradley County tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and close at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. And at the 17 Bradley County precincts, we go on the air at 7 tomorrow night. I'll be joined by Jimmy Logan, Emily Beatty, and Stephen Shelton tomorrow night. So we'll be on the air bringing the very latest in a very important election. Now, here's the deal. Only 4,100, I think, something like that, voted. What was it?
4,098.
4,098 voted early. Well, that's deplorable. 6% of the electorate. 6% of the electorate. So look, folks, come on. Get out and vote tomorrow. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, People have died for that. And I'm not, I don't think it's my place to go in here and beg you to vote. I shouldn't have to beg you to vote. You live in the United States of America. That's a big part of it, quite frankly. That's my opinion. But I'm not going to go in here and give you some sob story about voting. You either have it in you or you don't. I mean, I'm going to be real with you here. So get out and vote. Because let me tell you something, and Jimmy Logan said it many times, and he's right, is that these local elections, in a lot of ways, have more impact on us than the national elections. They do. So it's up to you. 8 a.m. tomorrow till 8 p.m. tomorrow night. We go on there at 7. Anything I left out?
That's right. I didn't vote early, but I'm voting tomorrow on election day.
But see, that's me. Now, I love early voting. I love it. I think it's great. Give everybody a chance. I only vote on election day. I love election day.
It's exciting.
That's exciting. Mm-hmm. Whatever. So anyway, get involved. Now, Bridget, before we go, we got a bunch of young people out here in the green room getting ready to come in here. Dizzy, I believe they're the Dizzy Dean champions, if I'm right on that. Shawn Cordell and his team will be in here in a second. But you're going to be at Food City later today, is that right?
That's right. I'll be there with a live broadcast from noon to 2. It's the all-new Food City on Georgetown Road here in Cleveland. The grand opening celebration. They're going to have some specials for you that are good just for a few days for the grand opening. And then we'll be talking about all the new features there inside Food City. That's on Georgetown Road next to Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary School. I'll be there from noon to 2 today.
I'm going to take back something I just said. I was wrong. I made a mistake. Imagine that. I just said about voting, it's either in or it's not. Well, that's not true. I was taught the importance of voting, and parents, you know what? Parents, grandparents, or maybe generalize here, but it's up to you to teach the children how to go vote. Because if you don't, guess what? Apathy. That's what happens. I said I want to do a sob story. Well, it's not a sob story. It's the truth. 4,140, what was it?
4,098.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. If you don't vote, don't complain about anything. Just sit in your little hole and don't say anything, okay? Because if if you don't vote, don't say anything. I don't want to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it. Don't want to hear it anyway. But 4,098 people in a community of over 100,000 is embarrassing. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow. Get out and vote. Stupid. Now I'm getting mad. Well, why? Because I'm born on the 4th of July, baby. Come on now. But I was trained. I saw my mom and dad and my grandparents go vote. And that was as big a part of anything as anything. So if you're not voting, your children aren't going to vote. And guess what happens? Well, you can guess what happens. All right. Enough. This portion of Mixed Mornings, they probably don't want it. Brought to you by the new Pediatric Dentistry.
Yes, that's right.
I bet they vote.
I'm
Guarantee
sure
they vote.
They are now open in Cleveland on Paul Hub Parkway behind McAllister's. They are accepting new patients. Call Wright Pediatric Dentistry at 423-910-3055. All right, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Listen up, Tennessee. This is John Davis, the trading man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Why now come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic are your trusted vein health and wellness partners. This April, take the first step toward healthier legs with the latest cutting-edge varicose vein procedures, such as radiofrequency ablation, Varithena, and VenaSeal. Looking to eliminate those tiny spider veins? The Vascular team can help you achieve desired outcomes and see a reduction in the small red, blue, and purple vessels. At VIC, board-certified vascular surgeons are experts in the latest minimally invasive treatments with a combined experience of over 50 years. Most procedures are quick, virtually painless, and require little to no downtime. Call Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic, your regional leaders in vascular care, at 423-602-2750. VIC is the only vascular practice that welcomes self-referrals and offers timely appointments. They are accepting new patients. VascularInstituteofChattanooga.com.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Dad, no matter how hard you try, that's not going to fit.
I got a great deal on this, and it was like 90% off.
Yeah, but a deal isn't a deal if it doesn't fit.
Great point. Kind of like a mattress. If it isn't the right fit, then it doesn't matter how cheap it is.
So how do people know what the right fit is?
That's a good question, but we've got a solution. It's called Mermaid Fit, and it only takes a few minutes to match you to the best bed for you.
Go to mermaidfit.com to find your perfect fit today. Dad.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vein.
Thirty-two minutes after 8 a.m. Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Let's get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Lush and Lavish is an all-natural latex and wool line of mattresses sold exclusively by Mermaid Mattress. Come take a test rest and you'll receive a free latex pillow, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, partly cloudy skies early in the day, scattered thunderstorms this afternoon, potential for severe storms today, a high of 91 and a low of 73 tonight with partly cloudy skies this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 94 and a low of 74. And then on Friday, partly cloudy early in the day, scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon. Those storms may contain strong gusty winds and a high of 94. Your current Milligan Vein temperature is 69 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air weather radar this morning, things are still looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, we have got a bunch of great young guys in here. This is the Dizzy Dean State Champions for 6U, and we're joined by their head coach, Shawn Cordell. Shawn, good morning. How are you, sir? Good morning, sir. How are you? I am doing great. Let me see your microphone. I don't know what color it is. Yellow. Okay. Not comment on you, but anyway. All right, Coach, how are you? There we go.
Doing good. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell us about this team and what happened.
Pretty special group of boys right here. Last year, they went through the gauntlet and only won 2 All-Star games. We played 72 games since March. Played up in 7 and 8U as well. Had a record of 57-15. No, yep. And so did a fantastic job. Had some upsets this year and won state.
Won the state tournament. Where was the state this year?
State tournament was held at Warner Park.
At Warner Park in Chattanooga?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Frost Stadium. They won it at probably 11:45 at night. It was a long day.
At 11:45 at night?
Yes, sir.
Wow. My goodness. Well, this is obviously a very special team, so we wanted to have them in. We love to have the champions in. So I'll tell you what, Coach, if you want to take that microphone,
all right,
and let's meet the players. I want to meet these guys, and we'll just go down the line here.
All
Hi.
right. You want to tell your name and position?
Zeke. I play first base.
Oh, I like that. Hey, Zeke.
My name is Carson. I play right center. Knox. I play second base. Brayden, I play pitcher. Randy, I played right center. I'm Rowan. Left center?
Left center.
I'm Jack. I play shortstop.
Eli? Eli plays left field. Garrett, he played right center.
Okay.
I'm Liam, and I play right field.
Okay, let's hear it for these guys. Oh, my goodness. And, Shawn, we've got parents in here. We've got family in here. Talk about these guys.
Oh, I've always said I had the best parents around. We've been together for 3 years. It's a family. They're always supportive. We practice 3 times a week. Hardly anyone ever misses. So it's a lot of dedication for them. That's what I said. So if they can't put in the work, they can't put in the work. So it's a team effort, family effort. Yeah. So
6U, so that means what, 6 and under? Is that right?
Yes, sir. 6 and under. Got as you can see, little Liam. He was 4 half the season, turned 5. So
man.
But yep, we're moving up next year to 7U. So we'll see what we have.
State champions. Hey, so guys, let me ask you. And you can go ahead and shout this out. Who's your favorite baseball team? Go ahead, tell me. Just tell me. The who? The Dodgers. Are you the Dodgers?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're the Dodgers? Oh, I see. Now I see the hats. Okay, very good. Dodgers. So is that your favorite team in Major League Baseball? Yes. Is the Dodgers. You know what should happen? I see Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola should send all you guys to Los Angeles and see the Dodgers. Would you like that? Yeah. Shohei Ohtani and Freddie Freeman and all these guys? Yeah! I like it. And here's the other thing. You should get Coca-Cola for life. Don't you agree with that? Oh, now we don't. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Well, that's okay. I think so. Well, listen, Shawn, you've got a great bunch of boys here, great families. Big congratulations to you, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us on.
We really, yeah. Hey, congratulations, guys. But I'm sorry I'm keeping you awake. You look like our audience right now, trying to stay awake. No, hey, congratulations, guys. Good job, okay?
Thank you.
All right, there they are. Let's give them another hand, everybody. The Dizzy Dean state champions, 6U, Shawn Cordell, the coach. And before we go, you've got an assistant coach over here.
Knox Burgess. Oh, Cody. Knox's dad. Knox's dad,
Cody. All right. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here and come back with more in just a second. Actually, sports up next. Stand by.
CHI Memorial offers virtual urgent care services for Tennessee residents.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this. Three-on-three basketball team lost to Germany yesterday 17-13, and they will play again today, actually 3:30 Eastern Time against Azerbaijan. Ryan Howard of Bradley Central and Kentucky will play, and hopefully they'll bounce back. What a night last night. The United States women's gymnastics team, led by Simone Biles, won the gold medal last night at the Olympics in Paris. Biles has won the most medals of any Olympic gymnast in history. She now has 8 medals to her credit. U.S. men's soccer team advanced to their first ever, well, not first ever actually, the Olympic quarters for the first time in 24 years. Defeated Guyana 3-0. Now the United States with a medal lead overall, 26, France 19, China with 14, Japan with 13. Braves beat the Brewers last night in Milwaukee 5-1. They'll play again today at 2:10. We'll have it on our sister station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And it's all driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Well, good morning, everybody. We've got a very special guest in the studio. Montana Dane joins us. Montana, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, and we're going to get into your what you're doing with your singing career in a second. But tell us about yourself.
Well, I've been singing since I was a little girl, but I'm 17, and yeah, I love to sing and I love to write music.
What do you love about it? What got you into all this?
Really, probably the radio. Oh. I listened to the radio when I was little, and I just kept singing, and I just love to write music. I like to write, so writing my music, it's like a coping mechanism almost. It's therapy for me.
Really? So, yeah. So what gives you inspiration when you write?
Honestly, people around me, things that happen all over the United States, just,
Yeah, just different things. Your mom, Lori McKay, is my longtime friend. Lori, great to see you. I know you're very proud of Montana. So some big things are happening, I understand, from talking with your mom in your musical career. Tell me what's going on.
Well, I am working with producers in Nashville. I am recording music. I've recorded 2 songs so far. But I've recorded 5.
Oh, wow.
But 2 are out. Yes, 2 are out, but I've recorded 5. Yeah. But I'm planning on to record music a lot, just as much as I can, and write as much as I can. But that's what I've been doing so far.
So you're literally living your dream, is that right?
I'm living the dream, yes.
You really, really are. And so we're just so proud of you, and I know your mother was telling me you guys are both gonna go into this full throttle here.
Well, yes, thanks to my mom. She's all my support system. She's just amazing. I'm lucky to be able to do this.
Yeah, absolutely, and a lot of people know your mom, Lori McKay, our longtime friend. All right, so how can we? And I'm about to play a song here. It's called "Something I Need." That's the right one. So here's what we're going to do. I want to get people to know about how they can find your music, how they can follow you, that sort of thing.
Well, all of my social medias is at Montana Dane. On Spotify is at Montana Dane. All of my 2 songs that are out now are out on all platforms and ready to stream. So you can stream those on Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, things like that. But yeah.
That's just tremendous. And I tell you, Bridget, it's going to be one of those things where we say we knew her when.
That's right.
We're getting her here early. So that's great. Well, Montana, we're about to play this song, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'll tell you what, we'll come back and talk. Okay, I think Fruit Loops is helping me out here. That's good. So, yeah, go ahead and edit here. Well, let's hear the song. And then we'll come back. This is introduce the song here.
This is Something I Need. I wrote it myself, and it was something I didn't need. But you'll get to that. You'll hear it.
I don't feel like myself today, when all I want is to be with you. But you keep on hurting me when the problem is you. You make me feel like I'm unwanted. Is this really how true love is supposed to be? 'Cause if it is, then I don't want this. You can't keep on hurting me. I try to talk, but you're shoving me out. Just shut that trap, stop running your mouth. Why can't you just sit down and listen to me? I try too hard, oh, isn't that crap? You know I'm trying, don't give me all that I'm doing. All I can do, can't you see? 'Cause this isn't something I need. You've got this sick idea in your head. Why can't you just go on and leave me instead? 'Cause I'm tired of feeling so alone. So just go on, I don't need you anymore. I try to talk, but you're shoving me out. Just shut that trap, stop running your mouth. Why can't you just sit down and listen to me? I try too hard, oh, isn't that crap? You know I'm trying, don't give me all that I'm doing. All I can do, can't you see? Don't try and act like I'm in the wrong. I've given you all I can give. So maybe I need to let you go, because this isn't something I need. I try to talk, but you're shoving me out. Just shut that trap, stop running your mouth. Why can't you just sit down and listen to me? I try too hard, oh, isn't that crap? You know I'm trying, don't give me all that I'm doing. All I can do, can't you see? And this isn't something I need. Yeah, this isn't something I need. Yeah, this isn't something I need.
That's right, Montana Dane, who is in our studio. Montana, that sounded wonderful.
5 words.
You did so good. And I want to talk about, you talking about working with producers and that sort of thing. Tell me about these. These guys are pretty accomplished from what I understand.
Yes, they are. It's Zod Lounge Studio in Nashville, and Tom and Brett are part of Zod Lounge, and I work with them all the time. They're amazing. I mean, they're just perfect to work with. They take into consideration what I want to do and don't really they just ask me what I want to do and what I want to sing, and then they fix it all up for me, and it's ready to go.
That sounds wonderful. Montana Dane joins us. And I understand you got an EP coming out soon. Is that right?
Yes, I do. I have 2 songs out already, but they're going to be a part of the EP. We don't have a date set for the EP yet, but it's going to be a total of 5 songs.
All right. Well, I'm so glad you came. And, of course, always great to see your mom, Lori McKay, a longtime friend. And Montana, hey, remind everybody again how they can listen to your music, see what you're up to.
You can go to Instagram at Montana Dane, Facebook, Snapchat, anywhere.
Any digital platform.
Yeah.
Any
digital platform, yeah.
Montana, it's great meeting you, and good luck to you, and hopefully you'll come back and be with us sometime.
It was good meeting you, too. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Great job. Montana Dane, everybody. All right, we're going to come back with more in just a moment. I remind everybody, Election Day is tomorrow in the state of Tennessee. Polls open in Bradley County at 8 a.m. tomorrow. They'll be open until 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll have live coverage of Election Night here at 7 o'clock tomorrow night on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv, presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. I'll be joined by Jimmy Logan, who's been with me on Election Night for over 20 years. Also, Emily Beatty and how's Shelton getting this? Is that
Shelton always does a great job,
one of these
too.
things is not like the other. Well, he actually does a good job. So he came back from behind the curtain, and now he's in his marvelous light now. So anyway, Shelton will join us, and got a big team put together for this. So tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, we'll go on there. But get out and vote. Get out and vote tomorrow. We're back in a moment.
Is brought to you by Kelly Paul.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Okay, pop quiz, hotshot. What's not royalty but comes in queen or king?
Dad, a mattress. Duh.
Okay, you passed that one, but you better not fail the mermaid mattress back to school test.
I did study for this one. Right now, we're paying your sales tax and we'll deliver your mattress for free.
You always were a good student.
Thanks, Dad. That's sweet. How about this for extra credit for the college kids? We've got dorm mattress toppers for only $99.
Top of the class, but it's only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
For like a million years now.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
This month, it's all about you at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland with our You Pick event. Choose a brand new Nissan Sentra, Versa, or Kicks with no money down and just $275 a month. That's right, no money down and only $275 a month. At Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, it's all about what you want. Visit us today at cleveland-nissan.com. Come see us at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and drive home in your dream car.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Save a bunch. Freshest fruit flavors of the season, strawberry, blackberry, and raspberry, into one sweet summer treat. That's the triple berry frosty, available now at Wendy's.
All right. We are joined by Anna Grabouski. Anna is a candidate in this election in the Democratic primary for State Representative, District 22. Anna, good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. Tell us a little about yourself.
All right. Well, first of all, I would like to thank Mix 104 and you for giving all the candidates a chance to speak to voters.
Yes, ma'am.
And the importance of your work as journalists to our democracy cannot be overstated. You really do important work. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
And thank you to all those who are listening and all who take the time to learn about and deeply consider their choices before they vote. Tomorrow is primary election day, and I would appreciate your vote. Also a candidate in this primary is Stan Herder, a good guy who would be a great state representative. And whether you vote for me or Stan Herder, I urge you to vote for whichever of us runs against the 5-term incumbent in November. The deadline to register for the November general election is October 7th. So no matter who you vote for in the primary, or even if you don't vote tomorrow, I urge you to register and vote in November for either me or Stan, whichever of us is on the ballot.
So what led you to want to do this, to want to run for this office?
Thank you. Well, my hope is that we will elect more people to our legislature who will stand up for public schools, for our public health, for justice, equality, freedom, and will put our people and our planet ahead of politics, profits, power, and personal ambition. I don't intend to be a long-time office holder like the incumbent has been, even though at age 70, I'm the youngest in the race. I'm doing this because I'm shocked by what is being done in Nashville and the failure to address real problems that people have. I'm a retired public school teacher. I've also worked in parks and recreation and in quality control laboratories in the private sector. My husband of 47 years, George, is a retired union steelworker, and my dad was a union millwright. So we are a strong pro-union, pro-worker family. One of the most important issues this coming year will be private school vouchers, which the incumbent supports. These vouchers would give our public tax dollars to private schools instead of going to our public schools that need it. Tennessee is currently 45th of all states in per capita funding for our public schools, which is disgraceful. And this voucher scam will make things worse. We must fully fund our public schools, teachers, staff, and our school kids who deserve our best. So I say no to vouchers and yes to public schools. The incumbent has always opposed the full expansion of TennCare. And I've been volunteering and trying to get this Medicaid expansion for 10 years, the same 10 that he's been opposing it. As a result of our refusal to accept the funding for Medicaid expansion, there are some 300,000 of our fellow Tennesseans who cannot get the health insurance they need, and our state has forfeited billions of dollars in funding over the years, not just hurting affected citizens, but also our hospitals, some of which have closed. People suffer needlessly, and some even die needlessly because of this cruel refusal to extend TennCare to all who need it. And the party in control continues to refuse to even take a vote on it. State Representative Gloria Johnson, currently a candidate for U.S. Senate, had a bill to expand TennCare, which they wouldn't even vote on. This cost our state billions of dollars, but so did the massive corporate tax cut and tax refund that the incumbent helped pass this year. These politicians gave tax cuts and refunds to profitable corporations, many of which based out of state, but wouldn't even vote on a Democratic bill for eliminating the grocery tax, which would help all of us. Most of our state's tax revenue does come from sales tax, about 60%, and it falls hardest on low and middle income people. But instead of sales tax relief, the state gave corporations a windfall. In Meigs County, we're facing a tax increase, and this is due to things that the state imposes on local people without giving us the resources to pay for them. An example is they keep increasing the number of felony crimes in the state without saying, how are you going to pay for all this jailing? And currently, Tennessee, if we were a nation, and if all the states were nations, compared to all the nations of the world, we would be the 9th most incarcerated in the world. We are jail crazy, and it doesn't make sense economically or humanely. There are alternatives, and we need to look for root causes of crime. And another burden that falls hardest on the poor, low-income, and middle-income Tennesseans is the state's cruel and severe abortion ban that has no exceptions, even for rape, incest, or dangerous pregnancies. People right now are having to flee the state in emergency situations, and those without lots of money cannot afford to take the time off work and travel to another state. So this ban is deeply unfair to anyone who's not well off. Women and girls should not be forced by government politicians to continue an unwanted or unsafe pregnancy. Tennessee has one of the highest rates of maternal and infant mortality in the country. Childhood poverty, minimum wage workers, and we even have the lowest possible minimum wage. We're one of the top states for uninsured people. And if our state politicians really cared about infants, mothers, kids, they would do more about these dismal facts. And finally, and most importantly, we need to do much more to protect our environment, our air, water, land, and combat climate change. The effects of pollution, of climate change, threaten us right now and are an existential threat to society and future generations. We must not ignore what is happening or live in denial. We must accept our responsibility and rise to this challenge. So thank you again, and please, I urge you to vote for a state that has compassion and kindness as guiding principles. Thank you very much.
Anna Grabouski is a candidate for District 22 state representative. Of course, the state primary is tomorrow, the election day. Hey, Anna, if people want more information about you and your campaign, how do they do that?
Well, it's kind of late right now, but I have a Facebook page. It's not my campaign page because I'm not a politician, and so you can look at my Facebook page, or you can look at Stan. I agree with Stan on pretty much on everything, really. Stan and I agree on all the issues. I think the point is I want people to vote for whether me or Stan, whichever they think can win in November, because that's the key. That's the important thing.
Anna Grabouski, thank you so much for your views and for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. All right, I do have an update from Cleveland Utilities. This has been a treacherous night for a lot of people. But I've got to hit Bridget, we got to stay legal for once. Why start now? So anyway, I got to hit our ID here. So I'm going to come back with that update that I was just text here in about 30 seconds. Stand by.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
All right, so I just received an update, Bridget, and also I'm going to bring, hey, Fruit Loops, your mic working? Who knows?
It's Gideon back here now.
Oh, I had to leave. Hey, Gideon, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right. Do you have those pictures people are sending us? I don't know how you did it. Okay.
I don't know.
Cleveland Utilities has sent an update. Crews have worked throughout the night and will continue to work today to restore power. They still have 990 customers in the Cleveland Utilities service area without power. Now, you can view the current outages on the Cleveland Utilities website. Just go to outage.clevelandutilities.com. Any outages not showing on the map can be reported by calling 472-4521. So again, Cleveland Utilities, and thank you, Amy, for sending me this. They still have 990 people without power. Bridget, I tell you, and it's what Lori McKay was in here a few minutes ago. It was about 5 minutes last evening, and it wreaked havoc on Cleveland and Bradley County.
Yeah, the winds, the heavy rain caused downed trees all across the area. We got reports of trees on homes and across roadways, and yeah, it was a mess.
I don't believe at this point, and we have not been informed of any injuries, thankfully, but lots of issues. So we've still got about 1,000 people without power in the Cleveland Utilities service area right now. So be advised that. Also, Bridget, we've asked people to call us, text us if they're seeing anything where they are. We've had some reports of, as Bridget said, down trees, down poles, that sort of thing, debris in the road. You probably, where you are, you probably have leaves everywhere and limbs, that sort of thing. So people can still do that even at this point.
That's right. Yeah, feel free to call or text 423-614-6499. Again, our number is 614-6499.
All right, so we'll stay on top of this story. If you want to go to our Facebook page, look at some of these pictures. We've had a bunch of people basically send us pictures of damage in their area, storm damage from last night. Had a bunch of them. Our Facebook page is Mix 1041 WCLE. You can find it there. As we go off the air this morning, I do want to remind you that our Teacher Give Back promotion is continuing through the week. We'll give away the prizes on Friday. Thanks to George Gray, Allstate Insurance. You're in good hands with Allstate and maybe George Gray. Not nice.
Yes, of course, George Gray.
Of course, George. Hey, Bridget, remind us how this all works.
Yep, so you can nominate your favorite teacher. We'd love to see the name and also where they teach, 614-6499. You can call or text that name into us. And then you yourself will be entered to win 6 tickets to Six Flags. So again, call or text 614-6499. Send us the name of your favorite teacher and where they teach. The grand prize is a $250 Visa gift card from George Gray, Allstate Insurance. We also have several other great prizes we are giving away all on Friday. So you have till Friday to do that, 614-6499.
All right, 9:06. Good morning, all of you. And we're actually going to get back to the music right now for your workday with Mix 1041. Don't forget, we're giving away Listen at Work prizes. Listen to us at work, and you can win prizes. That's right. Your Listen at Work prize package, or prize packs. All you have to do is text where you're working, give us your name, and we'll also give you and you'll give them a shout out.
Yes, of course.
So all that, Mike Lee will do that, and I don't care. So anyway, now you can text our Cleveland State Cougar line. Let us know where you're working, what your name is, and I know you don't want to admit to listen to us, and I wouldn't either. 423-614-6499. We have exclusive Win at Work prizes from our Mix 1041 prize vault. Final thing here, and then we're going to get you back to music. Bridget, you're going to be at Food City later today.
That's right. I'll be there from noon till 2 o'clock. It's the all-new Food City on Georgetown Road, next to Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary School. They have some grand opening specials going on for just a few days. So again, come by and see us between noon and 2 today at the all-new Food City.
The best mix of music.